In spite of her view that present pesticide safeguards are inadequate, Ms. Carson does not advocate discontinuing the use of pesticides immediately. Instead, she proposes a gradual shift to other methods of pest control.
We must go on to think in terms of other methods of control, of much more scientific, much more accurate and precise methods. And these do lie in the field of biological controls.
Speaking for industry, Dr. White-Stevens.
The trouble with biological control is that it's far too specific. One predator eating only one insect, when we need to control 20 on a given crop. It is usually too late. The predator doesn't arrive until such time as the pest has already ravaged the crop.
This isn't just a matter of setting the insects to eating each other, as many people suppose. Biological controls might involve something like sterilizing large numbers of the insect that you desire to be rid of. These sterile males will then mate with the wild insects and in time compete so successfully that the population will be wiped out. It might mean also the use of natural secretions of the insects as lures, which would draw them perhaps into traps containing poisons. All of these methods are being experimented with, some with a great deal of promise.
Jay McMullen asked Secretary of Agriculture Orville Freeman, are you in favor of more research in the field of biological controls?
Yes, indeed. I think this is the direction in which it should move and the direction in which it is increasingly moving.
How much money is the Department of Agriculture spending annually for biological control?
Well, in the biological and environmental control area, we are presently spending about $1.5 million a year in research.
This figure compares with the $2 million figure, which industry says it costs them to produce just one pesticide. Are you asking for more funds for biological control?
Well, we're asking for all the funds that we can effectively use in this area and giving it very, very strong emphasis. There's a good deal of pioneering research going forward, and we are continuing to give it very strong emphasis.
The research, insofar as pesticides are concerned, the money for that comes from industry. The money for biological control must come from whom?
Must come from the taxpayer.